Welcome, beautiful soul. Today's message is for the part of you that feels tired, unseen, or like you're carrying more than you can hold. If you've ever whispered to yourself, I feel broken, I want to stay with me, this is your reminder that you are not broken. You're just becoming. I would like you to let these words wrap around your heart like a warm blanket. Let's breathe through this journey together. Have you ever whispered to yourself, I feel broken? Maybe it's after a heartbreak, betrayal, a loss, or one of those days when everything feels too heavy to carry. I want to offer you something today, just a little guidance. In a world that expects polished perfection, it's easy to believe that our cracks mean we're damaged. But your pain doesn't define you. Your challenges, your tears, your quiet moments of doubt, they're not signs of failure. They're signs of transformation. You're growing, healing, unfolding. So let's walk this journey together. The illusion of brokenness. We live in a society that moves fast and rewards only what looks whole and strong on the outside. It's no surprise that when life knocks us down, we start to wonder if something is wrong with us. When we grieve deeply or feel stuck in old patterns or wake up feeling empty, we may label ourselves as broken. But here's what the soul knows. What looks like breaking down is often breaking open. The sadness you carry, well, it's not weakness, it's depth. That confusion, it's the space where clarity is getting ready to bloom. When you feel like you're unraveling, you are often on the edge of discovering something more honest, more real, more you. We all inherit stories that tell us we should have it all together, maybe from family, maybe from school, or even maybe from social media. But healing isn't linear. Growth is messy. And wholeness, it's not about having no wounds. It's about embracing every part of you, even the cracked, vulnerable, tired parts. You may have internalized labels like too sensitive, too much, or not enough, but sensitivity is a gift. Feeling deeply is a superpower, and being too much only means you haven't found the spaces that honor your fullness yet. What if every part of you that you've tried to hide or fix is the very thing that makes you whole? What if your softness is strength? What if your open heart is your greatest gift? Think of the butterfly. Before it can fly, it becomes a gooey, formless thing inside a cocoon. It literally dissolves, and yet it isn't broken. It's becoming. You're not broken either. You're in a sacred transformation. Life has a way of gently, or sometimes not so gently, stripping away what isn't true to help us remember who we really are. The things we cling to, like identities, roles, relationships, expectations, sometimes need to fall apart so we can be rebuilt from the inside out. Your higher self chose this journey. You came here not to be flawless, but to feel, to grow, to expand in love and truth. Every tear you cry waters the soil of your soul. Every setback is a whisper from the universe saying, this way, love, not that way. The discomfort you feel is the stretching of your soul. The disorientation is the rewiring of your perspective. The silence between changes is where the divine breathes life into your becoming. So when it feels like your world is shaking, it may be your soul saying, it's time. Trust me, my friend. Becoming takes time. It cannot be rushed. You're not behind. You're not late. You're exactly where you need to be, even if you can't see the full picture just yet. Right? Have you ever heard of kintsugi? It's the Japanese art of repairing broken pottery with gold. The idea is not to hide the cracks, but to highlight them, to honor the history, the story, the strength. The piece becomes more beautiful, not in spite of its cracks, but because of them. You are like that golden pottery. The heartbreak you survived made your heart more compassionate. The loss you endured deepened your gratitude for what remained. The shadow you faced taught you how to stand in your own light. There is wisdom in your wounds. There is strength in your softness. And there is beauty in your becoming. Think back to a time you thought you'd never get through. Now look at you. Maybe you're still healing, still tender, still unsure, but you are here. That matters. That is becoming. Even when you feel like you have nothing left to give, your every breath is sacred. Even in your quietest moments, you are being reshaped by love. Your life, as it is the raw material for your miracle. And isn't that what becoming is? Taking what feels impossible and turning it into grace? So often in our healing journeys, we become obsessed with fixing ourselves. We read the books, we take the courses, we chase the next breakthrough. And while growth is beautiful, it's important to remember you're not a problem to solve. Healing is not about becoming someone new. It's about returning to who you've always been, underneath the fear, the shame, the conditioning, the programming. When you stop trying to fix yourself and start embracing yourself, something magical happens. You soften, you breathe, you come home to yourself. You don't need to hustle for your worth. You don't need to earn your healing. You simply need to listen, love, and allow. Your life is not a self-help project. It's a living poem. Let it be messy, wild, and beautiful. Let yourself cry when the waves come. Let yourself rest when you're tired. Let yourself dance when joy returns. All of it is welcome. All of it is part of your becoming. I'm going to give you some tools. Here are some soul-soothing practices to support you in your becoming. Number 1 is your breath work. Breathe. We've never been taught how to breathe properly, right? It's so shallow. Us humans have been shallow breathing for way too long. And we need to work on our breath work. So we inhale through the nose for 4, hold for 4, and then we exhale through the mouth for 6. You repeat this until your nervous system feels calm. Breathe like your life depends on it, because it does. Secondly, journaling prompts. Write these down to help guide you. First one is, what parts of me am I judging as broken? What if those parts were just becoming something new? What would self-love look like today? Where have I shown resilience, even when I didn't feel strong? What is one thing I can thank my past self for today? Third, mirror work. I want you to look into your eyes and say, I see you. I love you. You are not broken. You are becoming. No matter how weird it feels, look at yourself. Truly look at yourself without judgment. And say those words again. I see you. I love you. You are not broken. You are becoming. Next, we move on to meditation visualization. I would like you to close your eyes. Find what's comfortable for you. What works for you? You want to lie down? You want to stay seated? Do what feels comfortable and close your eyes and see your future self. Strong, radiant, peaceful. Let them hold you, whisper to you, and remind you, you're doing beautifully. Keep going. And step number 5, affirmations. These will help you over and over with repetition. I'm not saying in a week, I'm saying within 30 days. It's something that should be a daily habit of yours to affirm what you want of who you are. So here are some. that may help you. I am not broken. I am becoming. I honor my healing journey. My scars are sacred. I am whole even when I feel incomplete. I choose compassion over judgment. And lastly, I allow my journey to unfold in divine timing. The next one is very beneficial. Connect with nature. Sit under a tree. Let the sun kiss your skin. We have been told too many times the sun is bad. The sun is bad. No, the sun is not your enemy. The sun is your source. The sun is your source. Get those toxic chemicals of sunscreen off your body. Let the sun actually touch your skin. Let it penetrate deep into your soul. Watch a river flow. Nature never rushes its becoming, and neither should you. Trees do not bloom all year, and neither do we, and yet they are never considered broken. Step 7, creative expression. Sometimes healing isn't found in words, but in movement, color, and sound. So paint your emotions, sing your sadness, or dance with your shadows. Let your soul express itself without censorship. And lastly, soulful support. Talk to a trusted friend, a healer, a guide, a therapist. Sometimes becoming requires us to lean into connection, even when we feel unworthy of love. Remember, you are not meant to do this alone. And when you look for that soulful support, make sure you find someone that isn't going to be judging you or that will put their self-doubts onto you. That's why it's very important that you trust them 100%. This journey isn't about becoming more lovable. You already are. It's not about getting somewhere. You're already here. It's not about perfection. It's about presence. Perfection is the lowest vibrancy that you can choose. Let yourself be messy. Let yourself cry. Let yourself laugh in the middle of tears. Let yourself be human. Let yourself be divine, because you are both. Because you are not broken. Because you are becoming. You are unfolding into more of who you really are. And the world needs that version of you. Let this be the reminder that you can fall apart and still be worthy. That your becoming is not a straight path, but a sacred spiral. That even on the days when you feel like you're going backwards, you're still in motion. So today, breathe deep. Place your hand on your heart and remember, you were never meant to be perfect. You were meant to be whole. And whole doesn't mean spotless. It means real, authentic. It means tender. It means you. You are not broken, beloved. You are becoming. And it is beautiful to witness. I would like to thank you for letting me share this space with you today. If this message touched your heart, please let me know. You are not alone. You're on a sacred journey of remembering who you really are. And you're doing better than you think. I invite you to revisit this video anytime you need a reminder that your cracks are where the light enters. If this helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who may need these words too. Until next time, breathe gently, love deeply, and remember, you are not broken. You are becoming.